Hello and welcome to another update video on MSTR. Yeah, we're here on the strategy chart, the MicroStrategy, formerly MicroStrategy, now Strategy Inc. chart. A lot of people wondering what's going on with this stock. I mean, we are now only in this larger target area that you know about already. I have to say the reaction around the $191 level was, however, a bit weaker than expected. It could have very much been, I thought we might see a bit of a larger bounce at least, yeah. Not yet a meaningful reversal, but at least a larger bounce. So that larger bounce got clearly delayed. Do we need to adjust any resistances? Not really. The price has barely moved since yesterday. The resistance area for a wave 4 bounce is between $206 and $292. Normally, we say ideally for a fourth wave, the 38.2 retracement level could be reached. This level is around $235. But honestly, this is still an active downtrend. It is a crash. I mean, MSTR has come down 70%, pretty much nearly, since the all-time high, and that is massive. Yeah, I mean, this is. I think I said it in the last video. I think it might be reasonable to look for, let's say, a starter position, yeah, small starter position. I'm also considering to add a little bit of MSTR. That's just my view, yeah. That's just my view. I'm talking about starter position from a chart point of view because the third wave could be complete. We don't really have a reversal signal. And I think important is to understand the downtrend is still unfolding. So even after that fourth wave bounce, there is a high risk for one more low, potentially to reach $136 to $110, maybe even lower, depending on when the third wave finally finishes. Bitcoin has now a very full third wave to the downside on the Bitcoin chart, so I'm tracking them both in parallel. They kind of move in very similar ways at the moment. Until today, Bitcoin didn't really have that. So Bitcoin didn't really have a completed third wave down. Now, of course, markets can turn early, so we shouldn't always rely on the microstructures, from an Elliott Wave point of view. Is more important to understand the key resistances and support levels. And basically, in a downtrend, we're going to watch support levels typically, or we're typically watching support levels to see if a support area creates a bounce of sorts, yeah. And if there is no bounce and resistance continues to hold, we of course continue to focus on further downside. What I can tell you is on this chart here at the moment, we haven't really seen a meaningful bounce, and the last resistance levels that I shared with you, they have been holding, right? They are still holding. So let's zoom in a bit. Short-term chart, just basically waiting for a meaningful reaction now. It can literally happen at any point. Maybe we'll get a few more downside squiggles to that $155 level. But at least a bounce in this wave 4 could be potentially happen at any point. I mean, the earliest indication a low of sorts is in place is a break above this last swing high at $195.50, $196, and a break above the yellow trend line will give us further confirmation. We are still in a downtrend, guys. I said it before. I can double down on it, but this is still a downtrend. I do not expect a meaningful reversal from here. Only if we see 5 waves up and 3 waves down then. So, yeah, at the moment, the local trend is still down. But we are in an area where the bulls might try something. We should know more next week. I'll, of course, keep you updated. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.